Welcome to the RJ Ruhika Sharma channel. Before we start the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We will talk about the philosophy of a king and about the Shah Rukh Khan journey. Every superstar has success, but very few have substance. As the year moves forward, Shah Rukh Khan's journey feels less like a film career, more like a masterclass in life. The applause, the awards, the global recognition, they are chapters, but the philosophy he lives by. That is the real story. He often say he works 18 to 20 hours a day, not because he has to, but because he loves creating. Even after decades in cinema, he rehearses, he prepares, he respects the craft like a newcomer trying to prove himself. That hunger, that discipline separates icon from ordinary celebrities. At public events and interview, his words carry depth. He speaks about failure without fear. He jokes about criticisms without bitterness. When film didn't perform well, he never blamed the audience. Instead, he said, "Maybe I need to work harder." That mindset built his second inning stronger than the first. When Pathan shattered records, it wasn't arrogance that followed, it was gratitude. When Jawan created history, he thanks fans for standing beside him through silence and storms because he understood something powerful. Fame is granted, respect is earned. Beyond cinema, he has mastered the art of branding himself without losing authenticity. From global endorsements to international fan bases, he represents India cinema with pride. Whether at film festival, award show, or global forums, he carries himself with intelligence and charm. But perhaps his stronger role is off screen. As a father, he protects his children's privacy fearlessly. As a mentor in the industry, he encourages young actors instead of competing with them. As a public figure, he chose dignity over drama. His home, Mannat in Mumbai, has become a symbol not just of wealth but of dream achieved through persistence. Fans gather there daily not just to see a celebrity but to feel connected to journey that inspire them to believe in their own possibilities. From television beginning in 4G to global dominance in blockbuster cinema, the arc of Shah Rukh Khan's story teaches one powerful truth. Talent may open the door, hard work keeps it open. Humility makes it unforgettable. He didn't inherit success, he constructed it brick by brick, dialogue by dialogue, risk by risk. And even today, after decades, when he spread his arms in that iconic pose, it doesn't feel repetitive. It feels reassuring, a reminder that dream, no matter how impossible, are valid. So, no matter how impossible are valid, Shah Rukh Khan is not just living story. Shah Rukh Khan is not just living history. He is shaping it because greatness is not a moment. It is a mindset, the legacy that time cannot touch. Time changes trends, time changes stars, but legends they evolve with time. By now, Shah Rukh Khan is not just a name in cinema, he is an emotion stitched into generation. Parents who once watched Dilwale Duniya Le Jayenge in theater now show it to their children. Dialogues that echo in the 90s still trend on social media. His signature open arm pose is not copied, it is celebrated. But what truly makes him timeless is adaptability. When romantic dramas ruled the industry, he became the king of romance. When intense storytelling took over, he delivered that in film. Like My Name is Khan. When high octane action dominated screens, he written powerful with Pathan and Chawan. He doesn't fight change. He does not fight change. He study it, then he conquer it. Beyond for box office number, his interview often go viral for intelligence and humor. He answers difficult questions with grace. He turns criticism into comedy. He makes success looks effortless. But behind that ease lies discipline that never sleeps. His production house continue to innovate in visuals, effect, and storytelling, helping Indian cinema compete on a global scale. Young actors admire him not only for his stardom but for his professionalism, arriving on time, respecting every crew member, and treating cinema like a temple. And every year on his birthday, thousands gather outside Mannat in Mumbai. It feels like a fan moment and more like a festival of gratitude. He waves, smile, fold his hands, reminding everyone that fame never replaces humility. Perhaps that is his greatest achievement. He built a career without shortcuts. He survived failure without excuses. He returned stronger without arrogance. From a boy in Delhi with fearless dreams to a global icon whose name shines across continents, Shah Rukh Khan proves that success is not about staying on top. It is about staying relevant, resilient, and respectful. And as long as there are dreamers who dare to believe beyond their circumstances, his story will continue to inspire because icons may rise, but kings create legacy and history. The power of belief. There's come a point in every legend's life when success is no longer about numbers. It becomes about meaning. For Shah Rukh Khan, cinema was never just about stardom. It was about connection when he stood in mustard fields. In Dilwale Dhuneliyan Le Jayenge, he gave romance a new language when he portrayed resilience in Chak De India. He gave motivation a new voice when he showed vulnerability in My Name is Khan. He reminded the world that humanity is above levels, but beyond characters, there is characters. Even after decades at the top, he introduced himself simply, Hi, I'm Shah Rukh Khan. No titles, no ego, just presence. In an industry where competition is intense and careers are unpredictable, he maintained consistency through discipline. Early shots, late night meeting, script reading, business strategies. He didn't just act in films. He understood the business of cinema through his company. He invested in advanced visual effect, helping Indian film watch global standard. And yet, for all his achievements, he continued to learn. He often speaks about being a student of life, observing people, emotions, culture. That curiosity keeps him fresh, that humility keeps him grounded. When crowds gather outside Mannat in Mumbai, it is it is not just to see a superstar, it is to witness a journey, a reminder that dream born in small rooms can echo across the world. He once said, There is only one religion in the world hard work, hard work, hard work only. That line alone explained his life. From television beginning in 4G to global box office dominance with Pathan, his journey proves that beliefs backed by relentless efforts create magic. He did not wait for opportunity, he prepared for it. He did not fear failure, he faced it. He did not inherit fame, he earned it moment by moment as long as stories are told, stages are lit, and dreamers dare to imagine bigger lives, the legacy of Shah Rukh Khan will continue to inspire generations because dream don't work unless you do. The empire of effort. By the time most actors began to slow down, Shah Rukh Khan was redesigning his legacy. He understood something very early. Fame alone is fragile, what lasts is vision. So while the world saw the superstar dancing on screen, behind the scene he was building an empire. Through Red Chillies Entertainment, he invested in storytelling, technology, and world class visual effect. He believed Indian cinema could compete globally, not just emotionally but technically. That belief transformed his company into one of the strongest production houses in the country. At the same time, his passion for sports led him to co-own Kolkata Knight Riders Indian Premier League. Many doubted the move at first, but just like his film choice, patience turned criticism into celebration. Championships follow loyalty, crew the purple and gold jersey became iconic. But the real empire he built trust. Director trust his dedication. Co-actor trust his generosity. Fans trust his consistency. Even during challenging personal and professional phases, he chose silence over noise. His he let time answer question, and when he returned with massive successes like Chavan, it felt like destiny rewarding determination. He once said, "Whenever I fail, I try again, again, again. That repetition of effort is the secret behind repetition of success. Shah Rukh Khan is proof that greatness is not built in one decade. It is built daily through discipline, reinvention, and fearless streaming. The immortal aura. Legends are remembered, icons are admired, but very few become timeless. Shah Rukh Khan stepped into cinema as an outsider. No industry surname, no safety net, just self belief, sharper than doubt. Over the year, he transformed into a global culture symbol, representing not only Bollywood but the only just Shah Rukh Khan stepped into cinema as an outsider. No industry surname, no safety net, just self-belief sharper than doubt. Over the year, he transformed into a global culture symbol representing not only Bollywood but the power of Indian storytelling worldwide. From the emotional honesty of Sweets to the powerful intensity of Chak De India, from romantic magic to action dominance, his versatility become his crown. Yet, beyond the roles, it is his mindset that inspire million. He treats success like a responsibility. He treats failure like a teacher. He treats fans like family. Every year, when he appears on the balcony of Mannat in Mumbai, thousands gather not just to see a celebrity, but to celebrate hope. For many, he represents the possibility that background does not define destiny. His story teaches Dream without limit, work without excuses, rise without arrogance. From a young boy in Delhi to a name that echoes across continent. Shah Rukh Khan's journey is not just cinematic, it is motivational literature written in real life. And perhaps the most powerful truth of all, the king never stopped being a student. Because true greatness is not about ruling screen. It is about ruling heart forever. The crown of character. As decades pass, fame can either harden or a person or humble them. In Shah Rukh Khan's case, it refined him. By now, his story is no longer just about films, awards, or records. It is about character, the invisible crown he wears every day. Because real royalty is not declared by the industry. It is earned through conduct. After dominating different eras of cinema, romance, drama, action, fight, and others, he reached a stage where he didn't need to prove himself anyone anymore. Yet he continued to challenge himself that hunger is rare, that consistency is powerful. When Pathan and Jawan created box office history, the celebration was massive. But what stand out was his response. Gratitude. He thanked fans, critics, and even those who doubted him because he understands that pressure builds diamond. He once shared that success should never enter your head and failure should never enter your heart. That balance has defined his journey. At a home, he remains deeply connected to his roots despite global fame. He speaks about his parents with emotion and respect. He often credited his upbringing in New Delhi for shaping his courage and confidence. The discipline of his early days still reflect in his work ethics today. Professionally, he continued strengthening his creative universe through Red Chili's entertainment, pushing boundaries in storytelling and technology. He believed Indian cinema can stand shoulder to shoulder with global industries, and he worked actively toward that vision. But perhaps the most inspiring aspect of Shah Rukh Khan is how he carries influence. He doesn't he does not shout about power. He does not display dominance. He commands respect quietly. When thousands gather outside Mannat in Mumbai, it becomes more than a fan moment. It becomes a reminder of connection. Generations stand together. Parents who grew up watching Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, children who cheer for his modern blockbuster. That bridge across time is not accidental, it is earned. From television beginning in Fauji to global superstardom, he has never allowed circumstances to define his limits. He defined them himself and then explained them. Of his journey remind us that the greatness victories are not external, they are internal. Confidence without arrogance, power without cruelty, success without losing simplicity. Shah Rukh Khan's legacy is not just about cinema, screens lighting up. It is about millions of minds lighting with belief. And as long as dreams continue to be born in small towns, crowded cities, and silent hearts, his story will remain proof that impossible is only a temporary opinion because real kings are remembered not for their thrones but for their values. The journey that never ends. Every legend reaches a point where the world stops asking, "Who is he?" and starts saying, "There will never be another like him." Shah Rukh Khan has crossed that point. Decades in cinema, countless character, unmatched global fame. Yet, what keeps his story alive is not the spotlight, it is the spark within him. That same spark that pushed a young man from New Delhi to chase impossible dreams in Mumbai. Part 12 is not about achievement, it is about endurance. After redefining success, romance, experiment with intense drama, and conquering action packed blockbusters like Pathan and Jawan. He stands today not just as a superstar but as a symbol of resilience. What makes his journey extraordinary is not that he never fell, it's that he never stayed down. When critics questioned his choice, he responded with better performance. When trends changed, he adapted. When silence surrounded him, he prepared. His home, Mannat, remained more than a house. It is a landmark of ambition. Every fan who gathers outside carries a piece of belief that backgrounds do not limit destiny. Through Red Chillies Entertainment, he continues shaping the future of cinema. Through his interviews and speeches, he shapes the mindset of youth. He often speaks about curiosity, about staying hungry to learn even after success. He once said, "The day I stop learning, I stop living." That mindset ensures his journey never truly ends. From a television debut in Fauji to global box office dominance, from romantic hero to action icon, from outsider to industry pillar, Shah Rukh Khan's story is not just history, it is a living lesson. A lesson teaches dreams demand courage, success demand consistency, legacy demands character. It has reminded us that kings are not defined by how long they rule, but by how deeply they inspire. And as long as cinema lights up screen and dreams look toward the skyline of Mumbai, imagining their own journey, the name of Shah Rukh Khan will echo not just as a star but as a statement. Because some stories don't end, they become timeless. I hope you like this video and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.